I guess the witnesses can stand in the back. Thank you very much and congratulations. We look forward to greater collaboration amongst the three organizations and a more united business community makes for a stronger community.
I think we'll get shampoo later. Oh. You're gonna get shampoo in that later, right?
Yes. Just put that.
Thank you again and congratulations. May we request Daniel Pune, Robert Yu, and Paula Limbia to give some remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Pune, Korean Chamber President.
First of all, I would like to thank the Filipino Chamber for sponsoring this signing ceremony, and also thanks to Consul General Hamarolan, Deputy Consul General Kim, and Senator for witnessing the signing. My remarks is going to be addressed to give some historical context to the signing ceremony. Once upon a time, many years ago, there was a committee with the Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii called the ACBO, affiliated chambers and
Business
organizations. Thank you, Bennett. Okay. Now, this committee was composed of over 20 ethnic chambers and regional chambers. And our own Bennett was a long-term serving chairperson of that committee, and she did a great job. Some of the chambers in that group, such as the Korean, Okinawan, Hispanic, we did joint events. Okay? And the purpose of the ACBO was to share our calendar of events, to exchange best practices. But, over time, leadership changes. And so, unfortunately, things kind of died down. So now let's fast forward to late 2013. The Korean Chamber reached out to the various ethnic chambers to see whether we could again work together to get the ball rolling. In the early part of 2014, we invited the presidents of the various chambers to come to our installation dinner. And we were fortunate that the Filipino Chamber, the Chinese Chamber, the Japanese Chamber, the Portuguese Chamber, and there's one more. They all came. And your past president, Maria Estrada, she was a guest speaker at our installation. Maria was very receptive to this idea of working together, and so she invited all the different chambers and hosted, on behalf of the Filipino Chamber, an event where all the different ethnic chambers could come together again. And as a result of that, Paul and Robert, we got together and we talked things over, and we decided that it would be very important and helpful for the different chambers to establish a better working relationship. So as a result of that agreement, as mentioned earlier, we did the candidates forums. We did a series of seminars and networking events. And hopefully some or many of you have attended one of our events. As I mentioned, things change, leadership changes. Robert's term as president of the Chinese Chamber is going to be ending at the end of May. Paul's term, as you know, will be ending end of June, and my term will be ending end of December. So there'll be a change of leadership. Now I've already had a chance to talk to Sam Acosta, your president-elect, Eddie Flores, the Chinese Chamber president-elect, and they are both on board with this continued cooperation. But leadership changes, so having this formal program where the boards and organizations have already agreed to continue to work together provides an opportunity, despite the change in leadership, to continue and make sure that we do continue and help each other. So I'm very glad that Paul came up with this idea of the MOU, and that one of your members and one of our members, Ken Nakasone, drafted the MOU. So I don't want to hog the mic, but that's the background. And so I think you have a better understanding of why we're doing this and what this means going forward. So, Robert?
Okay, thanks. To perpetuate our culture, to promote commerce and business, not only in the state of Hawaii, but also abroad. And also to provide benefits and value to our memberships and assistance to our memberships, and also assistance and support to our over 100 Chinese societies here in Hawaii. So the Chinese Chamber is very lucky and honored to be able to have partners such as the Korean Chamber of Commerce and the Filipino Chamber of Commerce. Both organizations, both great organizations, share the same type of mission we have, the same caring attitude that we have for our members. So on behalf of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, we look forward to a very successful relationship presently for the next 2 months and also long term. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much, Daniel and Robert. I think bottom line is it's collaboration and not competition. The three ethnic chambers has one direction, and that is to help the business community. Though our culture are diverse and different, we have one common goal. That's why when I met Daniel and Robert over lunch, I don't know, Murphy's Law, but we went to Murphy's Bar. No, we didn't go drink. We had lunch. But over the course of lunch, the three of us just clicked, as if we were just long-lost brothers, finding our way, who our parents are. And we became brothers. Brothers because we have the same vision, the same philosophy, and the same goals and objectives. We are passionate about what we do. We like to help the community. I am the silent partner of this partnership because I think they have both legal background. I am the silent partner. But you know what, when over lunch though, I told them, hey, by the way, my term is expiring on June 30. Yours is in May and December. And what will happen to these three ethnic chambers? And I told them, we have to solidify and continue this partnership. Again, I really appreciate the fact that you are here tonight to witness this momentous occasion. And we look forward to your continued support. Maraming salamat po.
Aloha. It is my pleasure to deliver a few words to this honorable occasion. The Honorable Senator Gilbert Keith Agara and Honorable Consul General Jim Rowland and Honorable Erickson Singson, Mayor of the Canton City of the Philippines, and President Daniel Pyun of the Hawaiian Korean Chamber of Commerce, President Robert Yu of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii and President Paul Alimbuao of the Filipino Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii, distinguished guests, it is my real to be here with you on this occasion of the signing the Memorandum of Understanding between Korea and Chinese in Hawaii. This MOU commits us to work together more closely towards our common goal of making Hawaii more prosperous by facilitating economic cooperation and friendship among these three significant communities. The Korean, Chinese, and the Filipino communities share similar immigration history, culture, and values. They are important part of Hawaiian economy. The three ethnic groups make up about 40% of total population of Hawaii. This MOU will serve as a bridge between Korean, Chinese, Filipino businesses and expanding network and business opportunities. The MOU will also help them tap into the huge economic potential and create a great synergy between the three communities. I think ultimately such synergy will be boost Hawaiian economy and contribute to better, happier lives of people. All this monument of celebration, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who dedicated themselves in finalizing this MOU. In particular, I would like to thank President Pyan and President Yu, President Alim Boyao, member of the Chamber of Commerce. Their insight, goodwill, and friendship will have made signing of this MOU in reality. In closing, I'd like to say that I'm very much confident that through our effort and commitment, we will be able to achieve more and develop even stronger relationship and friendship. Thank you very much. Mahalo.
Thank you, Councilor.
I wish to acknowledge the presence of Senator Keith Agaran, business leaders, friends. I thought when last time when told me that there's going to be an MOU signing joint with the three chambers, I thought he was just, kidding, It's really, oh, that's good. So now when he told me that, it will be a reality. So all I can say that really it is an achievement because it's not really, sometimes a sign of growing integration, regional integration in the region. We are very interconnected, not only politically, economically, but culturally. So with this MOU signing, in partnership with our business chamber, my work here in Hawaii as a Consul General will really be very supportive of that because my mission is not only to promote Philippine culture, but also to promote business between the Philippines, Hawaii, and with the other.
Pyan Jang-yo입니다. Tonight we're here at the Plaza Club to sign the Memorandum of Understanding along with the Chinese and Filipino chambers. Now this MOU is very important for all three chambers because it formalizes, it gives a legal outline for the relationships going forward. Leadership changes, presidents for the various organizations, when the terms are over, you have new people coming in, and sometimes it's kind of difficult to continue relationships when you have change in leadership. So the outline for the MOU provides a mechanism for that particular organization, despite the change in leadership, to continue with the cooperation that has been established with the previous administration. So this is a good thing for all three chambers. Now, some of the past things that we have done that kind of led up to this is that we've done political candidates forums, the Congressional District 1, the Governor's Candidates Forum, and we've done a series of seminar and networking events. And going forward, we will be doing additional seminars, networking. Some of the past ones, the Korean Chamber has taken the lead on, but some of this coming up seminars, for example, the Chinese Chamber will be taking the lead on those. So it's really an opportunity for members to really get to meet other members of the different chambers to grow, develop their business by not just concentrating just on the Korean market, but on the other ethnic community markets as well. So this is a great opportunity, and thank you for covering this event.
Aloha, my name is Paul Olimbuya, the current president of the Filipino Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii. It's been a momentous occasion that the three ethnic chambers, the Korean, the Filipino, and the Chinese chamber, are formally signing a memorandum of understanding today, the 8th of April 2015. I think the partnership that we have stems from the culture, the same culture that we have, and also the goals and the objectives of the three chambers. Basically, we are so business oriented. So our target is to really support the Hawaii business community, regardless of you're a Filipino, you're a Korean, you're a Chinese. The bottom line is we want to support the business community. So between the three of us, the Korean Chamber President Daniel Kyun, the Chinese Chamber President Robert Yu, we just met, and all of us just so clicked with each other. We went in and started a lot of activities. We have the same objectives. We have various activities in line throughout the year. We share ideas. We share goals, and we have this the tri-chamber events. And most recently, we have this business seminar at Mandalay, and it was a very successful event because, again, the cultural differences mix with the same goals and objectives. I think that to me is the fruition of this memorandum of understanding.
What kind of things can we expect in the future?
Going forward, I think because my understanding is the Korean Chamber is going to be celebrating their 75th year. It's a grand event, and we have big events lined up between the three of us. We were sharing events that we can be together. So one of the things that we're going to do is joining trade missions. I'm interested in knowing Korea, and I look forward to joining Daniel Kyun in the next trade mission. The Chinese Chamber is having a trade mission, and with Eddie Flores taking over as the president of the Chinese Chamber, I do look forward to being part of the Chinese Chamber. And then the good thing about it is, though my term is expiring at the end of June, I officially became a member of the Chinese Chamber. So now Daniel is now joking with me that I too should be joining the Korean Chamber, and I guarantee you that will happen. And I look forward to being an active members of both ethnic chambers because I like to learn the culture. I like how the Korean and Chinese chamber do business. I like how they communicate to the Hawaii community. So that's the thing that I look forward, the long-term objective of getting to know my counterparts in the two chambers.
Hi, good evening. My name is Robert Yu. I'm the president of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii. Tonight is really a very, very big occasion, historic occasion for the Chinese Chamber. The Chinese Chamber mission is to promote our culture, is to develop relationships abroad, and also to assist our membership with the needs. And for many years the Chinese Chamber has been doing all these things, try to accomplish our mission pretty much by ourselves. And we're very fortunate that we were able to work with the Korean and also the Filipino Chamber early last year to work on various events and functions and programs to benefit our entire membership. And what's also important is we're very glad and happy that we have two very well-respected organizations, such as the Korean and the Filipino Chamber, that are willing to partner with the Chinese Chamber to do this endeavor for not just for ourselves, but for our members. And it's not really for just present, it's also for the future too. We think that, for our chamber to grow, this is something that we want to do to provide a lot more benefit to our memberships, to provide more, to provide a different vehicle of business relationships, among our chambers. So we're not just isolated, and with our own membership. So we're very happy that this night is happening, and we were looking forward to having a very good working relationship with the Korean and the Filipino Chamber from now and for years to come. So thank you.
Consul General of the Philippines, Gina Hamorelin, and I'm very pleased to be invited here to this important event. I was invited by the President of the Filipino Chamber of Commerce here in Hawaii, Paul Alimbuyao, that there's going to be a signing of a joint MOU between Philippines, China, and Korean Chamber of Commerce. And for me, that's a very important event. I think it's always better, three heads are better than one. So, of course, each chamber is strong in itself, but if they are together, they can do more to strengthen business networks and have some joint activities, and it will also improve not only business ties between our countries, but also people-to-people links, between Filipinos, Chinese, Koreans in Hawaii and in their host country.